Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect, where in the previous episode we transferred more prisoners from the main facility up to our new completed Supermax Island, where everybody here is designated Supermax. In fact, everybody here is actually a technically legendary prisoner, although some of them are not so legendary, like this guy here. Although we are judging them a little bit, I don't think just having the volatile trait classes them as legendary when you've got, well, things like extremely volatile and things around here and other traits. Either way, that doesn't really matter. So we managed to finish that off, get those prisoners. We unlocked the death row and then expanded and planned roughly what we want to build over on this side. We also now have a chopper here because, yeah, the chopper is blocked. I'm going to dismiss that vehicle because the game. Anyway, in this episode, we want to crack on and probably build, not maybe complete, but certainly build the foundations and the rough idea for this death row facility. So let's go over to our objects and down to the bottom over to a ferry dock. We want to move this ferry dock around and I want to see where we can place this in. Now, it did go there for a second. I don't know if you saw that, although it looks like this area is not compatible. Let me go ahead over to our, where would it be, walls and doors? No, over to flooring, landscaping, and then to sand, and want to increase the sand to there, and then similar thing down the bottom like that. Also, you might notice there's a very, very small path along here that will allow people to actually swim across, and I really, really don't want that, so I need to change this land. You can see they're swimming across because all of this is shallow water, so we need to change that before anything else, because over here you can see we have shallow water, but there is a strip here and this is deep water, so prisoners can't actually swim across that. I think they might be able to, but either way I don't want that, and if we don't alter it beforehand it's going to glitch out. So I want to make sure to pick up all these boxes, which they are promptly doing. There is a noise to say, what is that finish? That would be probably offshore tax haven, I'm guessing. I'm also going to research from bureaucracy here execution liability. I also want legal prep, but it's 50 grand, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's going to work out there. We are receiving tomorrow a maximum security prisoner as well as a legendary prisoner. Now, this is the first time that we have deliberately accepted a legendary prisoner. We have several legendary prisoners in the facility, but this is the first one we've accepted. It says legendary prisoner. It says actually nothing about it. Nope, it says nothing about it. But you get 15 grand for them. And if the legendary prisoner it gives us is similar to just the volatile guy, then I'll be fairly happy with that. I don't think it is going to do anything with these pallets, so I'm going to go on each one and dump them. Because let's be honest, they are just wooden pallets. How much are the wooden pallets? Let's have a quick look. Staring pallets, 10 generic units of currency. What a surprise. So they're all being picked up, put in that bag. Garbage is being flung in the ocean because that's the environmentally friendly way of getting rid of it. Not only that, we've put it in plastic, so if it was just wood, it would float around and maybe degrade, but none of the plastic. Anyway, let's go over to our flooring, landscaping, water, just the wet stuff. And there we go. That is set, and I don't think it's built. I think it just takes a little bit of time, and then it has not done anything. Let me change that again then. Flooring, landscape, large. No, it is not doing anything. Well, I think it is just fine. Create streams, rivers, and other impassable water areas. Shallow. Create nicer shorelines between sand and water flooring. These tiles can be walked over on like standard water. Right. But we can still see there's like a bit there, but they shouldn't be able to walk across. But let's go ahead, objects, right to the bottom, over to our ferry dock, rotate that around, and we can fit a ferry dock in, which will sit there quite nicely. Which obviously I'm going to cancel that. Let me see if I can put it a little bit further back. Ferry dock. No, has to go there. That's fine. Now, at the moment, we have no way of searching the prisoner that comes in. So what we'll do is go to planning, walls. We're going to do that. Entrance will be on this side. We want a metal detector. Yeah, want a metal detector. Probably there. Then there's the checkpoint, like that. and then they come through here. That's fine with me. This will then be a 4x4. Actually, it'll be... Now it's correctly... That's set correct. So it'll be a 4x something, where we'll have a door there and a door here. So this will be a security room. We'll need a parole hearing area. So that's death row appeal. These are our cells, then that's there. I think that's the only thing we need, because they don't ever leave here. That should be about right. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. In terms of arrival, in just under 1 in-game hour, there we are, we were going to get the 2 prisoners, 1 maximum and 1 legendary prisoner, and it is definitely legendary because there's an exclamation mark there. And there is our nice bit of money, and... Right. So, the game has been very strange. Because if we look, we can see that we've got Hancock and Dylan. Aston Dillon has got some unknown traits. But we know for a fact one of them is legendary. Okay then, so one is going to assume, and I don't think wrongly here, that if we activate this person here, we might find out who that person is. Also got a couple of other traits there, and oh, there we go. Oh look, what Aston Dillon's a legendary prisoner. Who would have thought? They actually are quite legendary. Extremely strong, extremely tough, extremely volatile. Stokel, extremely deadly, fearless, expert fighter. Change him over. Job done. We'll deactivate Dan. So that is genuinely a legendary prisoner. There's the transport ferry now, over to here. So that's fine. Right, I think let's just get on with the building, shall we? Let's do that. Also, what I should point out as well. That'll do that. That'll be where we put a water boiler in. Not that I totally forgot about it and only just remembered then. That definitely didn't happen. Right, let's build this. Down there. 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 Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie mate. Okay. This is going to be a little more problematic than I thought. And there we go. There we go. Excellent. So, walls and doors. Doors. Jail door. One there. Actually, is it jail door or have we got solitary door? We can use a solitary. I think we will use a solitary. One solitary door there. We'll also need one here. And probably one here. And then we'll put the walls in. Visitor helicopter. Unload blocked. Please check delivery. What is extremely worrying is that this is functioning fine. Didn't realise you can get spades and wooden pickaxes from the thing there. Where are we at? Logistics. Deliveries. Look, that's not assigned to anything. Yet we're still getting people come that way. Anywhere. I guess we'll have to have a delivery area technically. I guess we'll go for delivery. Doesn't it? I think there's not even a minimum size it needs to be. There you go. And that should have been assigned to that now, I believe. Death row is on. Everything else is toggled off. So, yeah, it does say inbound civilians. It doesn't say them leaving. But there you are. It's set up. Look at that. I think they can swim across that because of the distance. Anyway, in order to get over to that island from here, they have to come, well, say carrying this steel, delivered from these boats, along here, into here. Let's do a shakedown, by the way. all sectors, onto this ferry dock, across to Supermax Island, around the outside to here, and then across to this island. Flooring, concrete tiles. What we're going to do is run some concrete tiles along. This is not an area that we would normally have to do much with, but there you are. That's all in. And designate all that as well. Get that sorted. Because we've got the same there. That's fine. Alright. Strangely, the protective custody area here, we've pretty much done nothing with it. We've had people arrive, and sadly they have had, you know, traits that would be classed as dangerous. There's a lot of stuff smuggled in and found, which is good. Look at all that stuff being thrown in as well. Deployment's fine. That's all fine. Yeah, that's swimmable. That. Look at that. That's where they get to there. I don't think there's anything I could do about that other than perhaps dismantle this and move it back. And I'm extremely tempted to do so. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because that just doesn't sit right. It doesn't look very... It looks terrible standing there. It just doesn't work out. Oh, look, there's Coggins again. Did they always have cop killer? I think they did. And they're already a confidential informant, so what's the point? Let's see how much time they've spent there. They've spent 9 days in the prison, and looking at this, about a quarter of that time has been spent in lockdown. If only that was the case for real life, because people are spending a lot more time than that in lockdown. But there you are. Hang on. There's prisoner hall there. Activity, 5 hours in the prison, spent most of it in lockdown. Found drugs. Right, that's all it was, right? Fair enough. Fair enough. So we'll let the workers crack on. It's going to take them quite some time to get that sorted. Like I say, I'm not going to remove this just yet, because obviously they've got a lot to build upon. Let's have a quick look at the facility then. It looks like laundry is working out alright. We've got loads of boxes here for all these pallets. I'm just going to dump them all, because we're never going to use them. Well, I say that. We actually will use them now that I think about it. When we expand, if we expand to the left, we will end up using them there. So, don't think I'm going to do much there. 28 staff, 27 staff now are happy. Staff morale is at 99%. We check out the needs there. We can see that there is some critical rest and food needs. I don't think we're understaffed. If anything, it's the opposite way around. We are overstaffed. And they are resting around here, which is good. Radio, drinks machines. Let's see what we can do. And we'll put a water cooler in here, in there, and in here. A couple of snack machines, like that. Hopefully that'll sort it. And a coffee machine. Trying to find the right orientation for it. Is that the back? No, that's the front. There we are. I'd like a coffee machine in here as well, but I don't think it's going to happen. Where's this fighting around here? Oh! Dog handler's been taken out. And Aston Dillon recently arrived. And good grief. Free fire. Where are our armed guards? Come on, let's get the armed guards in. So, oh, the dog. Oh, right. So what's happening here is this prisoner has killed not only a dog, but also a dog handler. And the dog, I'm assuming that the person, I assume this was their handler, is currently attacking the prisoner. And there's nothing which I can do to stop it. I'm telling them to move, but I can't do anything about that. And the dog has got their revenge. The revenge. But I did try to move them off. Don't know what else I could have done. To say that I'm too upset would be a bit of a lie. I mean, you don't always want to read mauled to death by a guard dog, but if there's anyone more deserving... But there you are. Perhaps that's wrong of me. I mean, it is probably against certain crimes and conventions, but, well, it's a game. I think we'll allow us a little bit of leeway on that front. Anyway, we have the foundations being built around here, and that's coming on okay. We have not much else to really focus on around these parts. Let me just go to intelligence informants here, and I'm going to go around just to see if there's any traits that we should be wary of. I mean, there's a lot we should be wary of, but I'm looking for snitches, basically. Anyone that may be targeted. But as a cursory go through, I didn't see them. Not saying they're not there, just saying I didn't see it. So the transport ferry is working. Helipad set up. This is still terrible, so I'm going to alter that. I'm going to basically make all this water for the most part and bring it right back to here. So that's fine. We could have always put something here to go across, but we decided against it. We did decide against it. And there is that built. That's good. That's good. Right. We're going to be placing that... Strangely, the place that door is the one that made this, like, built. But then didn't do that one. Yeah, that's the thing. That happened. Right, okay. So, ferry dock. Dismantle. I'm hoping that the workman here doesn't start dismantling it while they're on it. That would be bad. In terms of flooring and landscaping, once this is removed, which... we have a bit of a fight here going on. Seems to me that this prisoner here, Matt Sandy, started a fight. And, yeah, they are legendary. And where they're up to now. Fighting a guard. I have ordered people to come here. You can see they're taking some time. Oh! We might have a bit of a problem. That's a baton, and oh, that's actually 4 dogs, I think. Okay, there's a bit of a pylon going on here. And it doesn't really... yeah, it doesn't take long to stop people, does it? And there's Nightingale, Stephen Nightingale, running with a set of keys. I don't think he's going to get far. No. So, Matt Sandy, you're Supermax now. And they're... yes, they are certainly a legendary prisoner. Wow. Another guard. Another dog handler. There we are. Just going to max speed this out. And that's a visit to helicopter. Dismiss vehicle. Should not be coming that way. And that's a shot ringing out. Ed Ingram here, legendary and volatile. Patrolling. Didn't work out for him. I'm going to turn on free fire for Supermax only, I think. I'm still waiting for them to do this. Departure blocked. I think because of all of this, they're trying to get across and it's broke. Prioritize that. If we prioritize the removal of this, it might fix itself. Or the game will basically break because people are getting ordered to go across here and they can't. I don't really want to click dismiss vehicle, but I don't know what the solution would be. They're trying to place all of these lights, you see. And then someone just walked, and then they just started walking across. So, yep, can confirm broke. That one. Going to dismiss the vehicle. Didn't seem to do anything at all. That's definitely to do dismantle. And I prioritised that. No, I haven't prioritised it because I can't prioritise it. Okay, cancel all the building of that. Sadly, it means I'm going to have to put all the lights in myself. Not a big problem. Just slightly annoying. Water along there. Like that. And like that. Followed by shallow water across there. There we are. Lots of lights just in the middle of the ocean. But hopefully once we fix this it'll be alright. I think there'll be a person stuck across though. Yeah. Move to storage, they can't do it. Dump, dump, and dump. Right. And now we want flooring, landscaping, water. Like that. And across there as well. And it's still swimmable. Okay. What type of water is that then? See, if we go over to landscaping and shallow, it's saying we can place shallow around here. Like that. So it's saying this is not swimmable. And that guy is certainly not trying to get across. So I'm hoping that that's actually fixed. But I don't know. There's only one way to find out, really. Let's go ahead, ferry dock. And put it there. Flooring. Bit of concrete tiles in either side there. And let's go ahead and it says tunnel there. Fake, I'm going to go with. And let's put some lighting in. So you see that if they're saying, yeah, we don't have access to that. I mean, that is sort of true, really, isn't it? And there, brilliant. There's that. Just place the lighting in here. It's a bit dodgy around this part, but it's in anyway. Visit a helicopter, dismiss vehicle, go away. And there it goes. So I'm not too sure what was going on there. Anyway, we are now building this other dock. Dock's now in. Don't know if they can swim across that, but they are waiting now, which is good. Whoa! Daniel Thomas Lemich. Looks like they're volatile. Recent misconduct, none. Has he just been shot by the armed guard for no reason? No. Because that shower's definitely busted. Yeah, it says recent misconduct none, but that's not the case because the shower head has been damaged. So he's punched the shower head. The armed guard has made it rain. And there you go. Strange. Strange. And look at the state of that. Horrible. We'll fix that. Flooring. Landscape. Do that. And floors. Concrete. Well, we could have just gone concrete anyway. Oh, that thing there. Visit helicopter, man. So why is that doing it and this one not? There you go. There is separation there now. So it looks like it is separate, which is good. I'm going to lock that door open. Because otherwise we're going to have some serious problems. We could, if we want to, build a security room here to control this. But I think everything on this island should be controlled. Look at that. So they're leaving via that helicopter. There's nothing I can do about it. They shouldn't be leaving on that one. Why are they doing that? Is it a deployment thing? Well, this isn't set to staff only. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, what I do know is I should probably go for some walls in here. They tend to work a bit better with walls in. And that. And I haven't yet decided how I'm going to make the cells, so I'm just going to put the side walls in for now. And we'll do that. Followed by a solitary door. Everything's going to have a solitary door on it. And we'll lock open that as well. And we need power. So, having a look at power then. We've got this power cable running across and round. For this one, we could run dark green. But I'm tempted to have it generated locally. That would require some more island expansion down here. That's not a big problem. I think that's what we'll do. We'll expand it and we'll have like a little power bit here. It'll make it a bit more interesting, right? Flooring, landscape, sand. Trying to make it almost random on how I'm building it. Like that. Alright. That'll be about right. Walls across like that. Is that big enough? Not really. So I need 4 power in here. Ideally a 5x5 for the power, although I could probably do that and just have the power followed by the capacitors around the outside. That is possible. But I think we do need a 5x5. So I'll go for 5x5 like that. And then we need a something like that. So this can come up there. And then across there. Yep, something like that. Right, flooring, landscape. Back over to sand. Connect that up there. Connect that there. Do that. Do that. Just trying to make it less uniform. That seems a bit better. And I think that's about right. Over to planning again. That'll go up. And then across. No. Need to be that size. Okay. Landscape. Sand. Like that. And that's getting built. And that should be about right. Over to water shallow then. Place a little bit around here. As I said, it doesn't have to be perfect in every way. In fact, we want some sort of randomness to it. Like all this being shallow around there. Yeah, I'll do. Right, sorted. Foundations, more rusty, and that. Followed by technically a staff door would be perfectly acceptable. There we are. Right, that's set up. We're going to change that to not lock open. Over to our deployment, death row. All of this will be death row only. That one will have to lock shut as well. Just put to normal as well. And then death row. There you go. It's set. Excellent. And this doesn't have access, so we will build the access. I mean, I could put the boiler in there, but I think we'll leave it in this section. Okay, so walls and doors, and then another staff door, which will go there, and then unpause it, and let the game crack on. Right, I think we will leave it there. Being a bit of a interesting one, having to micromanage the ferry dock and sort this helipad out, which is still a bit broken, but we have now got the main foundation and everything and the idea built over here. Next episode, we will pretty much complete the Death Row Island. I don't think there's much more to really focus on. So put in the power and the water. We will focus on also the internals of this, so obviously making it all connected with lights and water and that sort of thing, setting up the individual cells, the death row peel, security room, you get the idea. And we will then go from there. Anyway, we will leave it there, as I said, next episode, crack on with that, and hopefully maybe even get some inmates towards the end of the episode. But, as always, that could change based on what the prisoners decide to do, although, luckily, they are generally okay. There's obviously some outliers there, but because of the way the transfer system works, and we have, prisoners want to transfer, they are sort of behaving, and we do have obviously certain deterrents in play. Either way, we'll leave it there, and like I said, next episode we'll crack on with this bit up here. As always, hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.